I just noticed Blacostomus is out and he's cleaning out all the rocks. I mean, you could see the difference after just one pass. Look at it. Look at the top of the rock, what he's managed to already clear out. And that's some real thick brown algae that probably took like 3-5 months to establish. He's feasting at it now. He's right there. Trying to get a focus on him, but there's bypassers. Yeah, he's getting his munch on. It's a male. Man, what out of the way. Anyway, everyone seems to be now in a mix, even Zulu. I know, we love the activities around the tank. It's just so much fun, you know, everyone's involved. Everyone seems to be in tune. Our fish and the dogs and everything. And I honestly contributed to the food and, you know, the techniques, the condition techniques. So slow exposure, gradual and consistent exposure. Even the barbs and the piranhas are now in symbiotic coexistence. Symbiotic meaning they both get something out of it. The piranhas get a clean tank, and they also have companions, which helps them diffuse some aggression and some anxiety. And of course, barbarians are feeding off all the scraps during feeding frenzies. Not to mention that no one's gonna mess with the barbs, meaning no other fish could enter the tank and threaten barbs' existence because it'll be eaten by these guys. So yeah, symbiotic relationship. Yeah, he just loves it. He's my student who listens to all my lectures. You know. Yeah, he's my student. He listens to all my ramblings and such. Anyway, sorry, I don't have my shirt on again, so anywho, not that I need to apologize, but there it is, you guys. Just wanted to give you a quick example, illustration, demonstration of how you can create a symbiotic relationship between species that probably would not have met or coexist otherwise. So it is conditioning, it is up to you. You can apply these techniques into controlled environments such as this after doing some research and putting together cohesive plan for the two species to actually have a chance to coexist or at least exist. So here you go, guys. I think I would say that's a little bit past 7th grade biology, but still very attainable, very achievable, and I encourage you to give it the best, you know, to always do some research and implement logic, you know, find out what is what, you know, on a biological level in respect to the mother nature and the code, the blueprint simply, you know, of how stuff, you know, came up. So just a quick illustration of what is possible with simply using some knowledge and, you know, a little bit of effort and patience, a lot of patience. He seems to be getting along. I saw just a little ramble going on between the two dominant piranha, juvenile piranhas. Of course, Zulu noticed it too. My student. Yeah. What we did notice, however, was that power struggle between the two biggest guys, having a bit of a power dance-off. No bites. But we all know how that could end it, you know, change quickly. Right. So, yeah, there it is. Dynamics are changing in the tank. I think the juveniles are getting more and more settled in and more confident in their new spot, claiming territory and claiming their dominance. Seems to be one of them. There you go. Pretty cool. So you guys, as you can see, coexistence between two different species, completely different species, in the sense of even in geographical location. because these two, I believe, do not exist in the same waterways. So once more, you are in control of the, so as you notice, I am in control of this environment. This is a control environment by me. This is a control environment, so obviously what goes on in there is up to me. I dictate what goes in, who lives and dies. I know it's kind of ruthless, but in the same sense, I can also create something wonderful without making mistakes or fumbling the project or simply making uneducated, random decisions that result in somebody else's death or, say, loss of, fish or just injuries or in general misery for all. So try to think on their level and concern yourself more with what is needed on biological level, under basic, natural, most natural level, before you start worrying about other things like names and so forth, or concern yourself with your own feelings, such as life feeding being bad or blah, blah, blah. This is one of the topics that is greatly misunderstood and, in my opinion, misinterpreted as well by a lot of fish keepers and played off with, emotional whatever shortcomings, which end up being a message lost, message misunderstood, and most of the message didn't deliver, not delivered. Anywho, doesn't make any sense. This is just Bearski language, I guess. For those of you that are new here, my name is Marek. Everybody calls me Bear or Bearski. As you noticed, I employ, the most natural techniques and methods of basically doing what I find to, be the most suitable place for a living creature to, live out their existence according to them, not us. Even though I'm the caregiver, I make sure that these fish, whichever they may be, get the most suitable place to live out their lives. I hope this encourages others to do the same, to basically, strive for the best and seek out information that'll help you become a better keeper, caregiver, kind of evolve from the hobby sort of motto. I would leave the hobby word behind when you're getting into something a little more complex and, in my opinion, a little bit more, I don't know. What is it? It's not a hobby. What is it? What do you call this? Occupation? I mean, for me, it may be occupation now. I seem to be generating revenue from this, so there's an incentive. But I didn't do this for money, and as you could tell, I love this, so once more, if you are doing something you love, you're not working, so hey, I encourage everybody just to put in 100% to everything you do with full intent, whether it's this, or anything else, just go balls in. That's all I'm saying, do or die. Fumblage and ignorance and all that, there's no room for it. There's plenty of mediocrity out there, so why do the same thing? Continue repeating or whatever, regurgitating the same garbage. Try out some other methods and see what may work for you as well, but each time do it with intent. All right, you guys, till next time.